art, culture, and organizational prowess are coming greatly from people who used to be liberals and left, who are now fed up and working with conservatives. You know, with all due respect, Ben Shapiro is still a rather stodgy dude, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's a guy in a suit who's very, I don't know, preppy, I guess. You know, the way we would describe it in schools. And I mean that with all due respect. Like, he's a proper, clean-cut, well-mannered man. Mm-hmm. But that's the people like, I don't know, Phil, you're a rock star. You know what people are into, right?
I mean, some.
Yeah, but they like, people want some freedom. They want some entertainment. They want some edge. They want some punk rock. And now that, like, what was it, Johnny Rotten?
Yeah, literally, John Lydon is right wing,
and he's like, it's the left that have become insufferable twats.
Yeah, yep. And you're starting to see people in the more edgy kind of genres of music and stuff like that starting to push back. You see, like the guys in the Defiant.
Oh, that's great, the Defiant.
And people were talking about Ronnie Radke and Tommy Vexed, who pushes back against that kind of stuff. I've been pushing back against this kind of stuff forever. And it's falling out of favor. People don't want to be told how they have to interact with everyone they come into contact with. They want to know, they want to be like, look, I'm going to be polite and I'm going to try to be nice and I want to get along with people. But if someone mispronounces a word or says the wrong word or says something that's newly insensitive, they don't want to have to worry about losing their job. They don't want to have to worry about the repercussions. They don't want to have to worry about being debanked. And these are real things now. Obviously, the people that get debanked are the people that really push back against the narrative and stuff. But it's only a certain amount. It's only for so long, because as that type of tactic becomes something that works, it happens more. People will do it more. And if the government if they see that it works, the government will get into the business of it. Social credit scores will come here. They are currently they're in China right now. That is a real threat.
They're here now. It's just being controlled by private entities. Look at PayPal.
Right. Yeah, to some degree, yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a weird situation, but people are like, oh, well, we're going to worry about the corporation and things like that. Well, the corporations are driving this. You have PayPal, who is literally doing a social credit score and taking people's money. And then as far as punk rock, well, punk rock is against authority. So who's in authority right now?
Right.
So punk rock is going to be obviously right wing if left wing is in authority.
Left wing, liberal establishment, neocons, etc. Yeah, and it's not even about. This is a funny thing. The left will immediately say, "You're claiming that conservative Christians who are wearing suit are punk rock." No. We're saying that anybody who is truly punk rock, who would say, I don't know, wasn't it Sid Vicious who wore a swastika t-shirt? Yeah, that would not fly with neolibs, with the liberal and left establishment. They'd lose their minds if someone dared do that. Punk rock was intending to offend you. And so now these hall monitor types, deeply offended by naughty words, they're the antithesis of punk rock. That's like the funniest thing. It's like, I'll give a shout out to Hassan Piker, who is like, it's funny because he is more what's the right word for Ben Shapiro, right? What's the word? Nerd? No. I'm talking about a guy who is clean cut, well mannered,
buttoned up.
Hassan is 10 times more stodgy and buttoned up than Ben Shapiro is. There is this veneer among the left of being edgy, but they're marching around chanting Amazon.com slogans and Walmart slogans and it's just like, we have this, I just absolutely love Hassan calling Ian Crossland a conservative. That just right there shows you that it is a thin veneer of grifting. Bro, any reasonable person, leftists, for instance, they call Ian Moonlord because they know he's a hippy dippy crystal weirdo and he rags on Trump all the time. Who in their right mind would call this guy conservative unless you're a grifter just saying whatever you think you need to say to earn internet points?
Or you're a tribe and you're a cult. Because if you're in a cult, if anybody strays from the cult or tribal narrative, they're gone.